مرحبا، كيف الحال؟ أنا بخير، وأنتم؟ مرحبا في درس الأسبوع. في هذا الدرس سنتعلم طريقة نطق أعضاء الجسم، كما سنسأل ونطرح أسئلة بخصوص أعضاء الجسم. سنستعد أيضا لامتحان الأسبوع. So welcome, my dear students, to our marking period number 4. This is our week 1, and our lesson will be about body parts for level 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, level 1 and 2 are welcome to stay for the whole video, but at a certain point, I'll let you know that that's what you're supposed to know for now, and you're free to leave then. But remember, I'm always happy to have you with us. Now, pay attention. انتبه. هذا كتاب وذاك مكتب. هذا كتاب وذاك مكتب. I know هذا, I know كتاب ومكتب. Why do I have ذاك? هذه مسطرة وتلك ورقة. هذه مسطرة وتلك ورقة. Again, I know هذه مسطرة وورقة. I don't know تلك yet. Before we get there, let me tell you about هاته. It actually means the same way as هذه. This is feminine, except that it's more correct to say هذه. هاته is used mostly on newspapers, and mostly in North African countries. That's where I read it the most. Now let's go back here. هذا كتاب وذاك مكتب. هذه مسطرة وتلك ورقة. So you guessed it. ذاك وتلك, of course, mean that is. That is. So that is feminine is tilka. That is masculine is ذاك. Now you're going to pause the video and you're going to translate, and you come back and you'll see the corrections waiting for you. So pause for 5 minutes, write your answers on a paper, come back to check. Marhaba, here are your corrections, here are your answers. This is a boy, boy is masculine. This is هذا ولد. This is a girl, feminine, that is تلك بنت. That masculine is your dog, ذاك كلبك, because I have your dog. That feminine is his cat, تلك قطته, his cat. That feminine, تلك, ممتاز. Now, من هذا? Who's this? هذا علاء الدين. This is علاء الدين. Look at the body parts that I want you to know for this module. Body parts means أعضاء. أعضاء الجسم. الجسم means body. أعضاء, parts. رأس, forehead. كتف, one shoulder. يد, one hand. بطن, belly. ركبة, one knee. قدم, foot. رجل, leg. Sometimes you'll see ساق for رجل, but let's agree to use رجل. وجه, face. عين, one eye. أنف, nose. شعر, hair. أذن, one ear. فم, mouth. Now, of course, we cannot talk about علاء الدين without talking about ألف ليلة وليلة, 1,000 nights and one night. This book that I think everyone in the world knows about it. And what you have in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, is the oldest manuscript, existing manuscript, which is, I wrote it here for you. It's in France, in Paris right now. So look at the way it's written, handwritten, by the way. Look at how beautifully it's written. One of the oldest Arabic manuscript fragments date 9th century. Not this one. This one is from the 14th century. But the oldest, just some few handwritten pages, they date to the early 9th century. Let's remember that Ala ad-Din, the story of Ala ad-Din, was not in the first or original 1001 Night. It was actually added later. This is something I just found out and I want to share with you. Now I want you to find this video in your MyMCPS classroom and you're going to practice it. You're going to sing with them. Okay? Now let me again pronounce with you and talk about something that you may find sometimes when you read Arabic written in Latin alphabet, with Latin alphabet, like in chat or something. Look at this, Ra's. Ra's, why do I have two? Well, because two is supposed to mean the glottal stop sound. Ra's. Look here, Shar, I have three. Three supposed to mean Ain. So I'll gradually introduce these numbers and will let you know what they mean. This is just since we're going through this distance learning, sometimes I may want to write something for you, but it's hard for you to remember the pronunciation. So I'll put this and two. When you see it, you know that you have to say glottal stop sound, Ra's, which usually means what? Hamza. Shar. Look here, Ain, the sound Ain. I'll write three for you. This isn't something I invented. It's actually there in the net. You'll find this, some call it Arabizi. It's like Arabic written with the Latin alphabet. And many Arab speakers, they use it to chat when they don't want to write in Arabic abjad. Now, I'll talk about this later. Now I want you to pause the video, please. Okay? And mix and match and come back and I'll show you the answer. So please write in English and write the synonym in Arabic in front of it and come back. Welcome back. Head, رأس. Shoulder, كتف. Belly, button. Knee, ركبة. Eye, عين. Nose, أنف. Ear, أذن. Hair, شعر. Leg, رجل. ممتاز. Let's practice together again the pronunciation. Repeat after me. رأس. رأس. كتف. رجل. قدم. ركبة. بطن. يد. شعر. أذن. وجه. عين. أنف. فم. Of course, you keep repeating the video and repeat pronunciation until you get a hold of it. And also, you don't have to watch the video, all of it at one time. You can pause it if you get tired, but please, you have to watch it today so you get ready for your quiz, which is going to be due on Friday. You're going to have also an interpersonal task for you this week. So what I want you to do, you're going to watch a video. لما بدا يتثنى. I'm not going to tell you more about this. What I wrote is enough for you for now. You're going to do a research and you're going to write about موشح in English, of course. And you listen to the music, watch the video. Here is one translation of the song. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And remember, when you're listening or while you're listening and you listen to عود, say عود, قانون, remember the instrument that we learned? So whenever you hear it, picture it and say it. That's a way to remember the music instruments lesson that we did last month. So let's recapitulate for you level 1. I'm going to have the lesson, the PDF format of this video for you on MyMCPS. We're going to have 2 videos, not videos. This is supposed to be videos about body parts in Arabic for you to watch. You're going to have 4 assignments. They're already posted on MyMCPS. And we're going to have a quiz and, of course, the interpersonal task. So all this is organized for you in the module section. And each assignment has a date, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Try to follow the order as much as you can. Don't wait until Friday to do everything because you'll get overwhelmed. Plus, I really want you to learn the body parts in Arabic. So next week, we can do a very, very fun project together. So that's it for you, level 1. But of course, you're welcome to stay with us. But I tell you, مع السلامة. مرحبا مستوى الثاني والثالث والرابع. مرحبا مجددا. Let's go with our warm-up. Please pause the video on your paper. Translate. ترجم ما يلي. Take 5 or 7 minutes. ترجم. Take your time. And come back and you'll find the correction here. Welcome back. This is my hand. Hand is feminine. I, feminine. This, هذه. That, feminine. تلك. Your eye, ك. عينك. This is my hand and that is your eye. هذه يدي وتلك عينك. You see, it's getting harder when we don't know the gender. Well, you know what makes it easy for this module is that there is a rule that works for now. For the body parts that come in 2, they are feminine. The body parts that come in 1 are masculine. We have 2 eyes, so consider I feminine. We have 1 mouth, so mouth is masculine, and that's why I have هذا فمي. Okay? تلك أذنك. تلك, because ear is feminine. Your ear, أذنك. أذنك, actually. This is my hair, and that is your mouth. هذا شعري وذاك فمك. Okay? Good job. انتبه, pay attention. هذا, ذاك, I also have ذلك. هذا for near range distance. ذاك للمسافة المتوسطة. ذلك للمسافة البعيدة. For instance, أمثلة. هذا البيت. ذاك البيت. ذلك البيت. You see how far it is? I can barely see it. Similarly, هنا. هناك. هنالك. Even farther. هنا, here. هناك, there. هنالك, there, but even farther. Now, I want you to see. Look at this symbol that you see for ذلك. This is called the dagger alif, or alif al-khanjariyya. Dagger means khanjar, and since it looks like a dagger, it's called dagger alif. What it means basically, it's an alif here, but it's hidden. When you see it, you give the letter before the sound ذلك. ذلك. Okay? Good job. Now let's go to questions. Remember what we said. When a question starts with a conjugated form of to be, to do, or to have, its Arabic translation starts with hal. To be, are you happy? Are you happy? Are is a conjugated form of to be. هل أنت سعيد? Did he play all day? Did he, to do, a conjugated form of to do. هل لعب كل اليوم? To have. Have you done what I asked you to do? هل فعلت? Because I have you, have. So when I have the question in Arabic starting with هل, my answer should start with what? Of course, نعم أو لا, yes or no. So please pay attention to these sentences. They may not make sense all the time, but I just use them to give to explain what I mean. هل أنت ترسم عينا? Do you draw an eye? لا. هذه ليست عين. هذه أذن. Is he drawing an eye? No, he's not drawing an eye. He's drawing an ear. هذه ليست عين. هذه أذن. هل هذا فم? Is this a mouth? لا. هذا ليس فم. هذا شعر. So what is ليست and ليس? Of course, ليست means is not plus feminine noun. ليس means is not plus masculine noun. Okay? ليست, feminine, is not feminine. ليس is not masculine. I want you to do this guided practice. Follow this model. I have a hair, next to it yours, question mark. هل هذا شعرك? See, yours. No, لا. This is not my hair. This is my eye. I, mine, هذه عيني. I am using هذه when I know it's feminine. I'm using ليس because شعري is masculine. Follow the model, please, for these two examples and come back in 5 minutes or more. You'll find the answers, but please pause the video now and do the work. Welcome back. Knee, his. هل هذه ركبته? His knee? No, لا. هذه ليست ركبته because ركبة is feminine. I use ليست. This is not his knee. هذا أنفها. That's her nose. هل هذا أنفك? Is this your... Okay, I need this to go so you can see. You see, yours, أنف. No, that's not my nose. That's my belly. ليس أنفي because أنف is masculine, so I use ليس is not masculine. We're going to wrap it up for you, مستوى الثاني. So you're going to have the same thing as level 1, but you'll have one more assignment. Okay? So thank you for being with us. And remember, you can stay. I'll enjoy your company as usual. But for now, مع السلامة. And of course, المستوى الثالث والرابع. You've been very patient. You stayed. مرحبا مجددا. What I want you to learn is هذا for dual and plural. Pay attention, please. We already know هذا للمفرد المذكر. We know هذه للمفرد المؤنث. Now, I use هذان للمثنى المذكر. Okay? مثنى, dual, مذكر, masculine. And I use هاتان للمثنى المؤنث. Okay? Dual, feminine. I have no problem with what comes after. It can be people, it can be dogs, it can be plants, it doesn't matter. I still use هذان or هاتان. It all depends on the gender, مذكر or مؤنث. For instance, هذان ولدان, 2 boys. هذان كلبان, 2 dogs. هاتان بنتان, 2 girls. هاتان قطتان. You see how dual? I just add in general alif, noon, and it becomes dual. Now, where there is a distinction is in the plural. I use هؤلاء for الجمع العاقل فقط. So only for what I can call literally the conscious plural. That's when I use هؤلاء, either masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, but it's only for a human person, or when it's a group of people, that's when I use هؤلاء. If it's a group of things or animals or plants or anything else, I use هذه. So هؤلاء is only for a group of people regardless of the gender, and هذه is for all the other plural. Look here, هذه قطط, قطط, plural of cat. هذه كلاب, هذه عيون, plural of eye. هذه قلوب, plural of hearts. So now that we did the dual, let's remember that for you 3 and 4, you should be able to say 2 hands, 2 shoulders, 2 knees. Okay, two of each. How? يدان, كتفان, ركبتان, قدمان, عينان, أذنان, and of course هاتان, يدان, هاتان, ركبتان, هاتان, قدمان, because it's feminine. Remember, we said for now, consider that the body parts that come in 2 are feminine. هاتان, أذنان. So please practice and learn the المفرد والمثنى, singular and dual. Let's do this guided practice together. This is a dog, right? هذا كلب. كلب is not a person. So these are dogs. I'm going straight to هذه كلاب. Regardless of the gender, I go, if it's not a person, a group of people, I go هذه. Look here, this is a boy. ولد. Plural of ولد is أولاد. I use هؤلاء. Same thing for بنت. Person. Plural of بنت is بنات. I use هؤلاء بنات, regardless of this being مذكر and this مؤنث. So the gender really doesn't play a role in when I talk about plural. للعاقل, conscious plural again. Okay? So to wrap it up, again, same thing as 1, 2, 3, as 1, 2, but 3 and 4, you will have your assignment 5 and assignment 6. You have one more assignment than 2. And of course, the quiz and the interpersonal task, don't forget to do it. Enjoy watching the video. And thank you. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, and breathe. This too shall pass. Right? مع السلامة.